It is often believed that there are almost 7 identical or similar looking people in this world. But of course, the possibility of even 2 of them meeting is extremely rare. Of course, science has its own exceptions too. The exception in this case is twins. So, twins are babies or offsprings born from the same pregnancy. Do you know that globally, around the whole world, 1.6 million twins are born every year? What is it which we all find so fascinating about twins? So today, let's understand more about this fascinating phenomena. So hello everyone, this is Dr. Anjali Kumar once again bringing you greetings from Maitri. Maitri is a space where we talk anything and everything about women's health. There are basically 2 different types of twins, non-identical twins and the identical twins. So let's understand more about them. Non-identical twins. These are also known as fraternal twins or dizygotic twins. So these twins happen when 2 different eggs get fertilized by 2 different sperms and both the fertilized eggs now implant in the uterus. This typically happens when a woman ovulates more than 1 egg and both the eggs are now fertilized by different sperms. These twins do not share any common genes at all. They are like any 2 siblings. They can be of the same sex or they can be of different sex also. Fraternal twins are more common than the identical twins. Fraternal twins also tend to run in certain families because women in these families carry a gene called twinning gene, which causes these women to ovulate more than 1 egg. Identical twins. Identical twins are also known as monozygotic twins since they come from a single zygote, which is the fertilized egg. Now this happens when a single egg fertilized by a single sperm now decides to completely divide into 2 and both the halves they develop on their own. Now since they come from the same genes, the same zygote, they look almost exactly alike. They are always of the same sex. They can be either 2 males or they can be 2 females. Why does this interesting phenomena happens? Nobody knows. But identical twins are less common than the non-identical twins. So, if the identical twins happen because of splitting post-fertilization, the timing of the split determines if these twins will have the common placenta or the common or different amniotic sacs, or they could be even joined together, which are known as conjoined twins. Now medically this is very, very important for us as doctors to know this. Also it's very, very interesting to learn how this thing happens. So if the split happens between day 1 to day 3 post fertilization, now both these twins are pretty much on their own. They have their separate placentas, outer membrane which is known as chorion, and separate amniotic sacs. Now this is a pretty safe kind of twin pregnancy and one of the most common identical twin pregnancies. Now if the split happens day 4 to 8 post fertilization, now already the placenta is formed. So these twins will have a common placenta, common outer membrane which is called chorion, but now they will have different amniotic sacs. This is known as monochorionic diamniotic pregnancy. Now if the split happens 8 to 13 days post fertilization, by now the placenta has formed, the amniotic cavity has also formed. So both the twins are now sharing one common amniotic sac. They could be struggling with each other to find the right space. Their limbs could get intertwined with each other. Their cords could get entangled with each other. They also may share the blood supply with each other. and one twin could actually take over the other twin's blood supply. Now, this is known as monoamniotic, monochorionic pregnancy. This is a serious kind of a twin pregnancy and can have potentially medical serious complications. And now, if the split happens even little later, which is post day 13, now the twins could be joined together. The twins could be joined at the head, at the chest, or at the lower part of the body. Now, these are known as conjoined twins, also known as Siamese twins, and world over, the incidence of Siamese twins is about 1 in 2 million. So, some interesting facts about the twins. So, world over, the rates of twin pregnancy or multiple pregnancy are steadily rising. This is because of the rising age of the women and also increased incidence of infertility, which requires doctors to use fertility medications to achieve pregnancy. Twins run in families also. Women who have siblings who are fraternal twins, or a woman who herself was a twin, of women who gave birth to a fraternal twin earlier is more likely, rather 4 times more likely to have a fraternal twin. Also, there is a village in our country in Kerala which is known as Kodinhi, which has got more than 550 twins staying in that village. Do you know, probably there is a twin-inducing diet? So, according to some studies, excessive dairy consumption can lead to high level of IGF, which probably can increase the rates of twin pregnancies. A quarter of identical twins could be mirror images of each other, which means right side of one twin could be matching the left side of another twin. Interestingly, 22% of twins could be left-handed. Even identical twins do not share the same fingerprints. They may not even have the same tooth marks. So twins tend to bond with each other even inside the mother's womb. So some ultrasound pictures actually show us one twin trying to reach for the other twin or even trying to stroke the other twin. Some identical twins can even read the other twin's mind. Twins post their birth, interestingly, develop a particular kind of a speech which is known as IDIOGLOSSIA. Now, this is a very peculiar babbling kind of a sound which only they can understand. Interestingly, twins can have different birthdays too. Now, this is extremely rare, but the birth of one twin could be separated by the birth of other twin by minutes, hours, days, or even weeks. The world's biggest record is 87 days, where the first twin was born 4 months premature. Twins can have different fathers too. Now, once again, this is very interesting. In case a woman ovulates more than 2 eggs in a cycle and she decides to have intercourse with 2 different men at the peak of her fertility, this will result in 2 fraternal twins with different dads. There is so much to talk about twins, but we will soon come out with a video in which we will talk about how to look after yourself in case you are carrying twins. So today, like always, if you found today's information interesting, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Maitri. And soon we are coming up with our pregnancy courses and programs covering diet, exercises, Lamaze breathing techniques, lactation support, yoga and pregnancy, and a lot more. So stay safe and stay tuned.